Hi, welcome back to the Master League featuring Coalville Town, the Ravens, and today's matchup is the turnaround. It's the second half of the season. We played Barnsley. We played in the first game of the season, and if you look back on my episode of that, you'll see the goal by Lewis Smith that won the game was from the halfway line. So got off to a cracking start, but it's been up and down all season. But hey, we're lying in ninth position. I can't moan at that, but I do think that's where we'll about finish, about in between, well, the 8th and 14th, I think, of the season, because we are so inconsistent. Well, anyway, today we played Barnsley, who had that cracking win against Arsenal in the FA Cup fourth round. I don't know if you've managed to see that on my episodes, but yes, they're through to the next round of the FA Cup. But anyway, this is a different kettle of fish. It's the Championship. It's a league game, and Barnsley are lying on 23rd position. They are struggling actually in this division. So yeah, it's got to be another tricky game. You never know, but we're away, and that's always a bonus actually, because we've only won 3 games at the Manda Cruikshank. So I'm a bit disappointed in that stat. Well, anyway, we beat Preston in the last game, 1-0. Keith Osborne scoring, and so we did put pay to them. So if we look at the team management, today's team got 4-3-3. Obviously, that's what we played for. We've got a few injuries, few people on red, and obviously that's going to affect our team selection. I've had to put Ortez at right back. I don't know what he's like there. I've never played him there, but I've had to put him there. He's on a blue because Bert Coop is on a red, and of course I've got Lee Farrington, who's out injured at the moment. So that's a bit of a restriction on the right hand side. So Lewis Smith may have a bit of work to do up on that right hand side. I've got the 3 midfielders. I've got Dimitri Bissoli, Alex Dean, and Ivan Hodges. As you can see, Phil Smith's fatigue is down a little bit, and obviously Luke Shaw's is down, just although he's on a green. But yeah, you can't take too many chances with this fatigue. Anyway, I bought Soldini in the goal because Kev Briggs' fatigue is down. He's a good replacement. He's adequate in that position. So, yeah, I think it'll be all right. I got Phil Smith down on fatigue as well, so I have put him on the bench. Ollie Linnett I've got on the bench too. I bought Sandro back for this game. I've got Keith Osborne on the left, and Adrian is down on an orange, so I have left him out of the squad for today's game. I've also put Ben Mee back on the left back position. I've got Andy Smith and Jen Shoddy in the back too. Although Jen may be a little bit down on fatigue, but I've got to take the risk of him being okay. So I've got them 3 in the midfield. I've got them 3 up top. So there they're Barnsley. Say under Gerhard Schruber, but orchestrated that win against Arsenal. So we've got to be on our mettle for this game. Hi, good afternoon and welcome to Oakwell, the home of Barnsley Football Club. Today they entertain the Ravens, Coalville Town, in this Sky Bet Championship League game. Anticipation, things are high. They're the bottom of the Championship, but they had that good win in the FA Cup. But that counts for nothing in league, so Barnsley must have to, get their heads down and try and get something out of this game at least. But Coalville will be looking for a good win. So Barnsley ready to take it off, and there they go, left to right, red shirts, white shorts, Coalville in their traditional black and white stripes. So Andy Smith out to Ben Mee. And we're still in the midst of the transfer window. There's Dimitri Macholi to Lewis Smith. Marlo Ortez, see what he plays like in this position. Sandro, that should have gone over, but the defender just cut it out and headed it back to the Barnsley goalkeeper. And Shoddy to Ben Mee. Now he's going to play it back to Shoddy. Can't see any much movement. There's Bissoli, out to Ortez. Now then, Lewis Smith. Ortez going forward, not like him. He's going to try it. Little ball in, and it's and Sandro has got his head to the ball and put Coalville in the lead. What a ball from Ortez. Well, did he? They're like a natural winger there. Our centre back and captain. A superb ball in. And Sandro has got his head to it and floated it straight past the goalkeeper. What a start for Coalville. See Jens Shodgy. Guillermo Ortez. Oh, what a super ball in, and Sandro has just guided it over the goalkeeper. 1-0 Coalville. Now then, working it on that right hand side. There's Ortez. He's going to try one. Crack. Oh. Hey, Weinhardt is in that position. He's getting forward. He might as well have a go. Alex Dean has caught her out. Sodgy and Alex Dean. Oh, on the volley. What a shot. Alex Dean getting in some superb position. Poor throw out by the keeper. Sandro has just lofted it over, and Alex Dean has just cracked it on the volley, but a good save by the keeper. Woodrow. Can we get a break on here for... And Ben Mee's coming back, but... Adam Smith. Nice. Oh, good save by Sordini. They were trying to work a bit of a situation there on the end of the box, Barnsley, but Sordini, you can see the defence just holding off and trying to block the path, but yeah, it's a good save by Sordini. We'll come through a crowd of players, but he's managed to keep the eye on the ball. Good replacement for Kev Briggs. And Hodges has got this, and he's caught Sandro. And Dipoli. Psoli with a shot. Oh, he's just put it wide. Oh, good shot by Dimitri Basoli. He might as well. He got Alex Dean running on the left-hand side of him, but himself and Anderson Coalville playing it nicely at the back between them. Some skillful players in that back four. Benmy cut out by the defender. Haum on ball forward. Now then, Osborne. What can he get Benmy on the way? He can. Now Osborne making the tracks down that left-hand side. Sandro calling for it again. Oh, but nearly being crowded out. But yeah, have another go. Mowat. Ball forward to Woodrow. Williams. Oh, but Soji, such a good player, the Japanese international. It was such a good signing. Can they work anything here? Well, he's got Osborne on the way there. Back to Osborne. Alex Dean. Oh, he's got Giordano Ortez holding on the... Can he go one of these cuts? Oh, and Sandro. Oh, on the turn, but... Oh, he tried to... Lost the ball, got a minute of injury time. That's what the ref says. Cover just got hold out. Solely cut it. It in. Williams, but that's over the bar, and that is half time. Well, a good half for Coalville. They took the lead after only 9 minutes through Sandro. Great cross by Ortez. Got his header. But at half time, it's Barnsley 0, Coalville 1. So, second half here at Oakwell, it's Barnsley 0, Coalville Town 1, and Sandro, the scorer, gets us on his way for this second half. More of the same, please, Coalville. So, Hodges to Alex Dean. Now then, Ben Mee. He's got two. And there's Osborne. Alex Dean. Hodges to Ortez. Oh, a bit of hard ball, but he's controlled it. Now then, there's Basoli. This is Sandro. Oh, Sandro could have scored again there. Great run by Basoli to get himself a bit of space in that penalty box. Super ball from Lewis Smith, and he's crossed it across. But Sandro has just way back. Cavari. Long ball forward, but can Ortez cut it? Yes, that's Sandali. And now Basoli. Lewis Smith with a crack. Ooh! Well, they were a bit ambitious, but it was just bending round that post. Coalville was scrambling. Anyway. Barnsley to Sandro. Williams. But there's the referee's getting a foul for somebody. Oh, he got it to Coalville. I thought Sandro would be the more aggressive there, but obviously not. Anyway, puts us back in trouble. Diaby all the way forward and a big ball up. Alex Dean. Good ball to Lewis Smith. Now then. Oh, Bisoli with a shot. Oh, but super save. Super save by the keeper. Oh, Dimitri Bisoli's getting himself in some good positions. That was a lovely ball again by Lewis Smith. His passing's been brilliant today. He's hit it first time, but the keeper's just managed to get an hand to it and push it for a corner. But now here's a chance. Oh, Andy Smith, no, Andy Bisoli's going to track Williams back. He's got a ball in, can it? Oh, well played. And there's Osborne. To Sandro, good ball. Ball over to Lewis Smith. Can he control it and take it in? He can. Oh, ball in, but but no, Osborne's wasted it. So Adam Stevens making a triple substitution. Adam McKirk, Stevie Hines and Phil Smith coming on for me, Sandro and Alex Dean. So all substitutes used. Let's hope we don't get any injuries. Well, anyway, Diaby. Nodgers. Oh boy, he's the most. Bisoli, he's had a super game today. He's trying to find McKirk. Good ball to Osborne. Good ball in, but defenders cut her out. Heinze. But Ozzy's caught himself offside. Oh, Keith Osborne, yeah, probably Heinze should have kept that ball. He tried to play it first time, but it's caught Ozzy offside. Well, 1-0 at the moment, and they're not looking at any danger, but that could be a commentator's curse. Ball's up. Oh, but Phil Smith tried to get that tackle in, but he didn't. Lewis Smith battling away. Williams cuts inside. So he's trying to cut him down. Can he? Yes, he can. No. Williams again. Is he going to try and cross it? And he has. Oh, it's own goal. Oh my word. Jim Ortez has tried to kick it out. Oh, hero to villain in one match. See, the ball's come in. Oh my, what a disaster that is. He's just kicked it the wrong way. Why, I don't know. That was unbelievable. Why has he kicked it that way? Does he know he's at the defending end? Oh my. I suppose it's one of them games blips. But anyway, Hodges. That's unbelievable. Bisoli. Can he get McKirk in? He can. McKirk. And he well, Adam McKirk. Desperation shot there, I think. Adam Stevens clapping, but well, I can't go over that goal. I do think it glitches up now and again, don't you? So, while they're making a second sub, have themselves a lifeline in this. So, Phil Smith to Ortez. Well, no, don't feel too bad. Jim Arlo. There we go. To Lewis Smith. He's got Bisoli now. Bisoli can't go. And he's come back. And he's got inside. McKirk. Oh, but well, I think a foul should have been brought there. Another long clearance by Phil Smith. Good ball to Hodges. Good ball through, but Diaby's score, and that could have been a disaster. I don't think you know where that was going. So it's a corner kick to Coalville. Phil Smith to take it. Oh. Hodges. Lewis Smith. Can he score? Good save. Good save. Now, got to be careful of the break. Chaplin, all forward, but Andy Smith will cut his out to Ortez. Keep him out of that box. Out to Stevie Hines. Good ball to Phil Smith. And Phil Smith with a shot. Oh, it's hit the underside of the bar. Oh, what a shot. That could have been... Oh, wow, what a shot by Phil Smith. I thought it had gone in, but... now there's Lewis Smith down that side, but Williams has cut it. I do think Barnsley are hanging on with their fingertips here. Ortez with a throw in. As Ridges. Lewis Smith. Oh, punched out by the keeper. No, Jen Shoddy, yeah. And his Phil Smith's been robbed. And we're into the last 4 minutes. Referee has said 4 minutes. There's Williams. Hodges. Hines, but that's got to be a corner to Barnsley. Played a minute and 3/4 of the 4, so Coalville got some defending to do here. And oh, header just wide. Oh my. Barnsley could have won it there with that. Good header, but it's gone floating past the post. Well, I do think we've been... Well, we have been... I do think we've been robbed of this game, but hey-ho. There's Ortez to Lewis Smith now then. Can he... He's gone now, Adam McKirk. He can run onto this if he can. Good ball in, but that's going to be a corner. Well, we've gone over the 4 minutes, but we have a chance. So Phil Smith to take it. Can we get anything from it? Oh, and it's in! Oh, well, Adam McKirk has rose at this near post and headed it into the bottom corner. The crowd have been silenced, they've stunned, but Coalville absolutely deserve this. A super corner in. Adam McKirk has rose and headed into the corner of the net. Oh, that's more than Coalville deserve. And Barnsley have been hanging on with their fingertips. Adam McKirk once again comes on and scores the winner. Diaby, and there's the final whistle. Coalville Town 2, Barnsley 1. I don't know what the boos are ringing out for, but Coalville were far the better side. And in the end it's been proved so. Absolutely superb, well-deserved victory there for Coalville Town. 2-1 at Barnsley. The boos were ringing out at the end of that game, and I can't see why, because Barnsley were hardly ever in it. Coalville Town dominated from start to finish. Barnsley did all the offside, but that own goal by Ortez give them a lifeline in that game. But Coalville, Adam McKirk in the dying seconds again has proved what a good player is for us. Well, anyway, going on to the other match results, we've got Reading 3, Middlesbrough 0. Birmingham 1, Derby County 1. A good point for Derby there. Langdon near the bottom, but they are slowly creeping out of that. Cardiff have lost at home to Swansea City in their Welsh derby there, South Wales derby. So what a good win for Swansea City. Wigan have lost to 2-0 to Leeds. Queen's Park Rangers have lost 3-0 to Stoke City. Blackburn have lost 4-1 to Huddersfield Town. Charlton Athletic have beaten West Brom 3-1. Forest 0, Bristol City 0. Good result there for Bristol City. Brentford have drew with Millwall, our Millwall bottom club, with near the top, Brentford 0-0. So good point for Millwall. Probably 2 points dropped for Brentford. Fulham have been 1-4-1 against Hull City. Sheffield Wednesday have beaten Preston North End 2-0. So let's have a quick look at the league table and see how that affects it. Well, Rob, Sheffield Wednesday are 6 points clear now of Brentford. The teams below them are dropping points. We've actually gone up to 8th. We're on 39 points. We're just 2 points behind third and 3 points behind second. So yes, that's quite a good effort there. I'm quite chuffed with the win we had today. So that's, it's always got its positives. Well, anyway, if we look at the bottom of the league table, and Millwall are bottom with only 3 points off Barnsley after that. After we've beaten Barnsley there, but Millwall got a point against Brentford, who are second. So yeah, everything's looking okay, and I think the season is just about to kick off now. So top sides will come to the cream. The cream will come to the top, and the top sides will be there. So thank you very much for joining me for this episode. I'll catch you next time.